New York lays down the Bitcoin law. The Netherlands take it seriously, and she's the Bitcoin girl. Today is Thursday, July 17, 2014, and the price of Bitcoin slipped slightly, but has restabilized around $620. I'm Stephen Chun, and here's what's happening today in money and tech. The New York Department of Financial Services has released its long-anticipated list of required bit license rules and regulations that apply to any New York-based Bitcoin business transmitting, securing, storing, holding, or buying and selling virtual currency on behalf of others, converting or exchanging other value into virtual currency, or controlling, administering, or issuing a virtual currency. Most notably, the new rules require any bit license-approved businesses to keep more detailed records on customers and transactions, as well as file frequent reports for any changes in the business. Though such cumbersome requirements could seem daunting to small Bitcoin startups, New York Superintendent Ben Lawsky was careful to say, "We recognize that as the first state to put forward specially tailored rules for virtual currency firms, continued public feedback will be an important part of finalizing this regulatory framework. We look forward to carefully and thoughtfully reviewing public comments on our proposal." The Netherlands Public Criminal Justice Service Openbaar Ministerie has been granted the legal power to seize the contents of Bitcoin wallets from suspected or convicted criminals, as well as sell those acquired Bitcoins for fiat soon after they are confiscated. Yet despite the negative connotations of this development, the categorization of Bitcoin as a seizable asset also indicates that the Dutch government and legal authorities may be starting to recognize the digital currency's validity. As Paul Buitink, owner of Dutch Bitcoin information site dbitcoin.org, sees it, in a way, it's positive because it's further legitimizing Bitcoin as something that has value and is taken seriously. A new research report published by the World Bank entitled Ponzis, the Science and Mystique of a Class of Financial Frauds, explores the way in which Bitcoin could be a victim of a natural Ponzi, as opposed to a deliberate Ponzi scheme. The report compares the Bitcoin bubble to similar bubbles such as the housing market and gold, which have a tendency to grow based on individuals' speculation and then burst. As World Bank economist Kaushik Basu explains, trouble started when people began speculating that the value of Bitcoin would rise, thereby raising the demand for Bitcoin and making the value rise a self-fulfilling prophecy. In other words, what we witnessed recently in the Bitcoin phenomenon fits the standard definition of a speculative bubble. City officials in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania have confirmed the rumors that Bitcoin, quote, was indeed mentioned in one of the transition reports written before current Mayor William Peduto took office, as part of a bid to make Pittsburgh the first municipality to accept Bitcoin for payments on taxes, fines, and fees. However, the same officials have also revealed that the city in fact has no current plans to take the currency. That said, the city's finance director, Paul Ledger, has hinted that Bitcoin acceptance could happen eventually, saying, "We would need to see a longer-term proof of stability for digital currency to be good stewards of the public funds." Leading South African payment processor PayFast began offering Bitcoin as a payment option today for its 30,000 merchant customers, thanks to a new partnership with digital currency exchange BitX. PayFast's founder and managing director Jonathan Smith is curious to see what results the experiment will yield, saying, "We are not really seeing a demand for Bitcoin from customers per se, but Bitcoin is very much a hot topic on South African lips. Until now, Bitcoin has only been accepted at a handful of online merchants in South Africa, and we're very excited to see what effect this large-scale enablement will have on the market." Online education platform provider Skilljar announced a partnership with Stripe's Bitcoin beta program today to offer Bitcoin payments to its hundreds of instructors who offer a wide range of online classes from yoga to programming. As CEO and co-founder Sandy Lin says, the decision to accept Bitcoin as a form of payment was simple, driven by instructor requests, ease of integration, and the international nature of our business. Adding that since we already use Stripe for payment processing, their beta program with Bitcoin made it easy to integrate while also leveraging our existing payments infrastructure. The Moving Picture Institute released a YouTube video spoof Tuesday of Billy Joel's Uptown Girl entitled Bitcoin Girl, aiming to educate audiences about the benefits of digital currencies and change their negative image as portrayed by the mainstream media. The video's director and star, Naomi Brockwell, sees film as the best way to educate Americans about this exciting innovation. Essentially, the more people learn about Bitcoin, the more they like it. Money and Tech hosted the recent Bitcoin Beginners Fair at 20 Mission in San Francisco. Find videos of the event's presentations on the basics of Bitcoin, as well as more information on today's news stories at moneyandtech.com. I'm Stephen Chun, and thanks for watching Money and Tech's Daily News Update.